Energy is everywhere. Some of us have the sensitivity to feel energy more intensely than others. So come with me on my adventures to show you how places can affect us, how history has energy, and how spirits are all around us. I will travel places where energy is very dominant to talk about what I feel, what I see, and what I hear, and give you also the opportunity to take a turn and see how you feel through the camera. Come with me on my adventures. This is Angel Diaries. I'm in Colombia right now, in Paipa, Colombia, in an unknown location that they brought me to. On our way here on the road, I was already picking up, I was seeing a lot of war, like bombs and fighting and a lot of people suffering. Like I just kept hearing a lot of stuff like that. And I just feel like there was a lot of death where I'm going to. So stick around, Angel Diaries in Colombia. All right, so I'm standing by some very big steps right here behind me. I'm having trouble in this place. I think there was a lot of death here. I have a lot of trouble in places with a lot of death. But the curious thing was that I kept seeing other people hiding for some reason. So I don't know if there was like fighting between something else or something different, but they're showing me that there's people hiding in the woods, like people hiding in the woods coming here. Yeah. Oh, my head hurts a lot. So that means that there's a lot of people that died here. And I just keep hearing explosives. I keep hearing like just a lot of like fighting, violence, difficulty. But I keep seeing these people hiding in the woods. And I actually keep seeing spirits right now hiding in the woods. So I don't know if there's, right now I'm hearing people like crying and moaning, so I think a lot of people can hear noises around here a lot. So I'm gonna keep going, see what this place was. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm up the stairs now. There's a lot going on here. It's a really heavy place, a lot of death, a lot of battles, violence. Like I just keep seeing a lot of stuff going on. It reminds me of like Arizona, where I see a lot of battles between like Native Americans and the English and all that. So right now I encounter this lady and she makes my head hurt a lot. So I think that she died for something to do with the head area. And she was just talking to me about how this place is very important. It has a very big importance to the land, to the culture, like all this stuff. And she just feels very proud of it. I also see a lot of people respecting the earth. So that to me, it's like very like native people that originate from here. But I just keep seeing a lot of war, like a lot of people being pressured to, like, I don't know, colonization or something. Like it's just a lot of energy here and a lot of death, a lot of battle, a lot of like things. But then there's this really cool thing that I was seeing right now. I encountered this male and he seems pretty like tough and big and strong. And he tells me he's a native of the land. And he started to talk to me about a strategy that some group created. a strategy circling something or someone or a group of people, and he says that they want a battle. And right now he's telling me we want a battle. We want a battle, and he feels proud of it. He feels very proud of it. But he said it was tough, and it was like a lot of push back and forth for years. But there's freedom. He says there's freedom. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. He seems like a protector of the land spirit. So to me, it's like he's like a land spirit guide protector. It's really cool. But he shows me like the whole surrounding of the place right here. He just shows me like a lot of battles, a lot of war battles, like just a lot going on there. So I'm not quite sure what this place was yet, but I just keep seeing a lot of like people fighting for what's theirs and not wanting to be changed, and it's a lot of like pride and goodness, good energy. There is a lot of lost souls here that I'm seeing. Mainly I see a lot of people dying in battle, because they show me wounds, and they're kind of dressed in like soldier attire, but like very old soldier attire. And yeah, like very old soldier attire, like, yeah, and like colonial. And there's a lot of lost souls here that can make people feel nauseous, that can make people feel a lot of headaches, pain, and they just feel lost because they died tragically, and they just feel lost. Some of them are saying that they're like lost away from their lands and stuff. So we're gonna ask the angels to see if they can help some of the souls that are stuck here. But there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot. There's this guy. His uniform's like, I don't know if it's like blue or it's some sort of dark color. And he shows me like his neck, like he has a wound on his neck. So I think he was like, I don't know if he was decapitated or something like that. And he just shows me a lot of pain, and he just feels stuck and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to help him move on, but he's screaming in my ear, and he's like in a lot of pain. So he's making me feel a lot of his pain. Yeah, he doesn't let me even talk to him. Like he's just like over and over, like speaking over me. So I'm gonna move away from him because I don't like when spirits yell in my ear. Yeah, I definitely think this place was like full of war and battles, and yeah, there's just a lot there here and everywhere I see. But the cool thing is that I just keep seeing these like spirits like hiding in the woods. So I don't know if like the natives just to hide and prepare for battle or something like that, but I just keep seeing them like hiding in the woods. These woods seem very sacred to me. Like they have a lot of really awesome energy, like sacred energy, holy energy, like just a lot of really good energy. Now I'm seeing this lady in this white house over there. There's this white house all the way over there. And she has a fire on. So she's like showing me she has a fire on. She shows me she has a fire on, and she's very welcoming. Like she's telling me, come here. Like almost like she wants to like feed me. She wants to do something like that. So I'm gonna see if we can go over there. So I'm in the house where I saw that lady. So we're gonna see what I get here. They did let us film here. So I'm just gonna see what happens. So I'm in that house where I saw the lady. We're waiting our turn because I guess it's a museum. So we're gonna wait our turn to go in. It's not far from where I was right now, where the steps. But as I was walking over here, a lot of these soldiers, I know I mentioned like I kept seeing the soldier with blue, but it was like blue on the sides, and I thought it was blood because I could see red all over. But right now I'm actually seeing this other soldier here, and he's not as tragic looking, but he has blue and red all over him, like in his uniform, what he's wearing. So they're kind of all over the place. And this guy, like, he makes me feel like he can't walk. So like, I think he was hurt in battle somehow. And then I keep seeing horses everywhere. Like, I keep hearing the sound of horses like galloping, like everywhere. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, there's just a lot of energy here. And I keep seeing this guy that like he's like the big guy that I told you guys that's like a native. He just feels like a leader, and like he just tells me like he's just very proud. He's not lost. He's, like I said before, he's like a land spirit, like a spirit guide, like a land spirit. Like, he's very proud of what he did here, and he just has a lot of that really powerful energy. So he likes to be here, but he's not lost. He just has this like very cool protective energy. So we're waiting our turn for this museum, and then I'll show you guys what's in there. So we're in the museum now. Look at the uniforms, blue. Look at that uniform. Blue and red, like I saw that guy wearing. This one also has blue and red. And lots of horses. These are the pictures of the battle that happened here. So I guess there was a big battle that happened here. And yeah, because I saw this lady also. Remember, you guys, I told you at the beginning, I saw this lady also that was talking to me at the beginning. Yeah, it's a lot of cool stuff here. Y si se dan cuenta, estos pisos tienen los huecos. Tienen uno allá, otro allá, otro allá. Porque cuando estaban buscando esto decían que esto no era hueco.
Bienvenidos al Cerro de Monserrate, santuario de los colombianos. Ubicado a 3.152 metros de altura, alberga en su cima el santuario del Señor de Monserrate, cuyos orígenes se remontan de 1640, cuando se autorizó la construcción de una capilla dedicada a la Virgen Morena de Montserrat. A su llegada a la cima, puede iniciar su recorrido por el camino de lejos.
I'm in Monserrate Hill in Bogota, Colombia. And this is a very magical place. It's a very healing place. So if you ever get a chance to come here and you have anything you wish to heal or something, what I found when I got on top of the hill, and there's a church behind me, that church right there is very, very healing energy in there. I went in there, prayed and meditated a little bit, and just felt like I got rejuvenated with energy. This place actually feels very holy to me, and very like sacred to the land. Like it's just magical. It's very healing. You can feel a lot of awesome energy here, and you will just be surrounded by amazing magical energy here. And we got to walk around a lot. There's a lot of people here. I got to walk around a lot, so I couldn't feel a lot of energy just because there's too many people here. And I was just kind of hearing everyone's angels and all that. But what I did connect here right away was very like sacred energy of the land. So there's a lot of like element energy, a lot of sacred energy. There's so much good energy here. And then on top of the church, it's just healing energy. I just kept seeing healing energy everywhere. So it was really magical, it was really good. If you guys ever get to come visit here, there's shops, there's restaurants, there's everything. So you guys can get to experience a lot of this magical energy here in Bogota, Colombia. The view is amazing. And it's just magical. So I'm gonna keep walking around and see what I pick up. So I'm walking around right now, and I just get feeling a lot of like energy from the land. So I don't know if there's like quartz or I don't know, something in this hill that just gives it a lot of energy. The place is really cool. It's like a botanical garden. Like you can walk around. Like the place is really nice. There's like a lot of religious stuff, but there's also a lot of nature. And there's shops everywhere and restaurants everywhere. It's really good if you want to come spend a couple hours here and connect. I am encountering right now a lot of like land spirits, but to me seem like native people from this part of Colombia, and they're very like protective of the land of this place. But they do like people coming here to worship and to pray. So you'll find a lot of really good energy here if you bring your prayers, if you bring anything like that. Like I said, to me, this church specifically brings a lot of like really healing energy. So if you're willing to, if you want to heal something, this is a really good place to come heal. The combination of like the land energy, the sacredness, the holiness of the church being created here, and the belief of all the people like has created this like healing vortex here that's really cool. So I came here with a upset stomach. I'm not gonna lie. I came here with an upset stomach because I've been having some trouble here in Colombia, but as soon as I sat down in that church and I started to feel that energy surrounding me, I'm good. Like I'm good to go. I'm hungry. I want to go. It's really amazing. So I'll keep walking around and show you guys more. So overall, this place is amazing. It's not really big, but it's amazing. Healing energy, great, amazing energy. When I head my way down as I talk to you all, it's a very peaceful place. It reminds me a lot of like the Basilica in Mexico City. It has really healing energy, really powerful God energy. There's restaurants up here. There's shops. Everything's really cool. I had a lot of fun, and like I said, it has a really healing energy. So come check it out. Now I'm headed down back to the city to a place that people told me is not so good. So I'm gonna go check out the energy of that place. It's like the old district of Bogota. So I'm gonna check it out. But people say that the energy is very dark over there. So we'll see. So I'm in the old district of Bogota, Colombia. The energy feels pretty weird. Like it's like I'm in a good part right now, and then I feel like it's gonna feel like the energy is gonna shift. I kind of feel on edge a little bit. So I don't know why what energy is making me feel that way. So we're just walking around the historic center of Bogota, Colombia. Oh yeah, the energy switches a lot. So we're gonna see what type of energy comes up here. So far I'm not seeing anything. I'm just feeling a lot of pressure in my head. I'm just feeling a lot of like intense energy. So I'm walking around in the historic center, and I came into this street and the energy is very heavy. Like I feel like I can't breathe. Every time I feel like this, it's usually a place that's like very charged, very haunted, or like that has a lot of death. So we'll see what this was. Hello, and thank you for watching the footage of my Colombia adventure. Unfortunately, when I was in the old district and I was walking around, I encountered that place where I'm talking about that I saw so much energy, so much death there, and it ended up being an old historic hospital that's been abandoned for a while. And when I was walking around there, you can't go in there because it's closed off to the public, but when I was walking around the hospital, there was a lot of spirits screaming and there's a lot of suffering there. I also kept hearing like gunfighting and just a lot of kind of like war, but I ended up discovering that there's been a lot of protests there, a lot of like shootings and stuff like that, and that hospital had been in service for a very long time, so that's why I kept picking up on a lot of death there. Unfortunately, when I was recording around that around there, my camera started recording in slow motion out of nowhere. I don't even know how to get to slow motion on my camera. I don't know how to do any of that. And it recorded the whole footage in slow motion, and you can't hear the audio because it's in slow motion also. So that's why I wanted to come and make this video, so I can explain to you guys what happened there and I just don't leave you hanging with this adventure. This video was really short. It was a little bit difficult to film around in Colombia because of the weather and this and that, but I did the best I could to show you all the energy that was around there. So let's see what you pick up around that old district. See if you're able to feel what I felt with that hospital, with all of that energy that was there. A lot of deaf people, a lot of suffering. I actually didn't stay there very long because there was too many spirits like screaming at once, and there was a lot of like unfulfilled spirits there. And then the people there, because it's a very crowded place. So I didn't stay there too long, but because I can't, it's just too overwhelming for me, that much energy, because I can see them, all the spirits everywhere. But I did try my best to film some stuff, but I couldn't. So thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe and to turn on your notifications, and we'll bring you more episodes.